What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clearance, Internet Real Boxing Talk. Now, Mauricio Suleiman, Jr., President of WBC sanctioned belt body, says they're tired of Canelo playing these childish games, about the WBC. He's not electing to fight for the WBC middleweight title. He actually declined the little fake title they made up for him and Chavez Jr. fight. And Canelo Alvarez is like, you're not fucking with them. He's mad that they put a purse split. They put a 15-day negotiation period on him and Golovkin. They actually tried to mandate a split as well. And I think the split in the force of the 15-day negotiation, made Canelo mad as fuck. Especially the split. And he was going through a lawsuit with All-Star Boxing at the time. His former promoter that he ran off on the plug twice. And, I think, he's very, very mad right now. And still mad. I don't think this is something he's going to get over overnight on. I think he's going to be harping on this for a long, long time. And he's not fighting for the belt, even though Golovkin's team put out a press release like all the belts going to be on the line. But they're not. Canelo's not fighting for the WBC. And that's his prerogative. You can't make him. And it's sad that Mexico's biggest star and Mexico's biggest, boxing entity in the sanctioned belt, the WBC, can't get on the same page. And I don't understand why they would do that to Canelo. Out of all the shit they let Canelo get away with winning the title versus Matthew Hatton at 150, I believe, the junior middleweight title, letting him fight Amir Khan at a super Canelo weight, and all the bullshit fights that they let him have over the years. I don't know why they chose on the Golovkin thing to crack down. Eventually the fight wasn't going to happen because it's happening now. And they could have just let him hold that belt. It's not like Triple G, it's not like Triple G wasn't going to get a shot at the belt. They just were trying to force some shit and it backfired on them. The WBC didn't change Triple G's life. And actually the WBC cheated themselves because them small ass purses that Triple G is getting, it's nothing compared to what Canelo, was making over his last few fights. So they would have got a bigger piece of the pie if they would have kept riding with Canelo Alvarez. So they technically played themselves on the money end in the past and in the present and in the future in the long haul. And some people saying, he's not trying to fight for the WBC to duck Jamal Charlo, but Jamal Charlo is number 3 in the IBF, and it's a Torian Johnson and Sergey Shevchenko. I'm sorry, I butchered his name. They fighting for a mandatory spot, and they'd be Canelo mandatory, I would guess. And after that, then Charlo would be the number 1 contender. So Charlo's in a good place, so I don't think Canelo's ducking him unless he just drops to the IBF after winning it, or when Charlo's the mandatory. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't say that as well. But I feel Canelo, man. But the WBC has done a lot for his career. And, now they trying to go to the public and say he's childish. And now they probably going to try to rip his image. But at the end of the day, they should just sit down in the room and talk it out. And I think that's the best. Maybe reach out to Oscar or his manager first. And, get all that shit off their chest. Because, Cotto went through the same thing and let the belt go. Like, man, fuck it. I'm not about to keep paying dudes step aside money. And they was just really, really trying to push Golovkin. Like, Golovkin was the son of Mexico, similar to what Canelo is. They really was. With the Cotto thing, you look at the Cotto situation, they kept making him pay step aside money. They kept doing that. And then Canelo was damn near in the same situation. And if they want the man to have a belt so bad, then fucking have it. And that's Canelo, and that was Miguel Cotto's, thinking. And it is what it is, man. We gone.